Iowa Democrats secured a consequential victory in a special election on Tuesday. CNN projects, breaking the Republican supermajority in the state Senate by flipping a seat in a district President Donald Trump carried last year. Democrat Heartland defeated her Republican opponent, Christopher Prosh, in a special election in the Sioux City area to fill the seat of a GOP lawmaker who died of cancer in June. Trump won the first Senate district by 11 percentage points in November, so Dre's margin of victory, currently about 10 points, represents a significant overperformance for Democrats in a state once seen as a top battleground, but which has trended Republican for the last decade. For the fourth special election in a row, Iowa voted for change. Iowa Democratic Party Chair Rita Hart said in a statement, "Our state is ready for a new direction, and Iowa Democrats will keep putting forward candidates who can deliver better representation for Iowans." While Trump won Iowa by 13 points in 2024 after winning it by 8 in 2020, Democrats have overperformed in all four of the state's special legislative elections this year. In January, they flipped a Senate seat in a district Trump had won by more than 20 points. With Dre's victory, Democrats will now hold 17 districts in the Iowa Senate, compared to 33 seats held by Republicans, which is enough to break a two-thirds supermajority the GOP has wielded since 2022. The special election outcome means Democrats could now block Republican Gov. Kim Reynolds' nominations to state agencies, boards, and commissions in the final year of her term. Iowa Republican leaders downplayed the Democratic victory, with state GOP Chairman Jeff Kaufman saying, "National Democrats were so desperate for a win that they activated 30,000 volunteers and a flood of national money to win a state Senate special election by a few hundred votes." But Republican groups also spent considerable money on the seat in a special election that Democrats are trying to use to gain momentum for the 2026 campaign. In the past decade, Democrats have lost all but one statewide office and all federal seats, but party leaders point to the special election results this year as a sign change is looming in Iowa.
Democrats in Iowa have secured a major victory that has broken the Republican Party's two-thirds supermajority in the state Senate. This win came when Democratic candidate Heartland defeated her Republican opponent Christopher Prosh in a special election held in the Sioux City area. The seat became vacant after a Republican senator passed away from cancer in June. The result is particularly surprising because former President Donald Trump carried this district by 11 points in 2024, yet Dre won by about 10 points, marking a significant shift. With this victory, Democrats now hold 17 seats in the Iowa Senate, while Republicans hold 33, ending their supermajority. This change means Republican Governor Kim Reynolds will now need Democratic support to approve her appointments to state boards, agencies, and commissions. This is the fourth consecutive special election win for Iowa Democrats in 2025, including a seat earlier this year in a district that Trump had won by over 20 points. Iowa Democratic Party Chair Rita Hart said the outcome proves that Iowa is ready for change. Republican leaders attempted to downplay the loss. State GOP Chairman Jeff Kaufman argued that Democrats poured national resources and 30,000 volunteers into the race to secure a narrow win. However, political experts see this victory as evidence of Democrats' effective strategy and strong grassroots organizing, especially in Republican-leaning areas. Over the past decade, Iowa has shifted sharply toward Republicans. Trump won the state by 10 points in 2016, 8 points in 2020, and 13 points in 2024. Democrats also lost most of their federal and statewide offices, leaving Republicans firmly in control. But recent special election results indicate that GOP dominance could be softening, especially if Democrats continue to invest in rural outreach and local organizing. The political impact of this win is substantial. Republicans can no longer pass certain measures or confirm appointments without Democratic input. For Democrats, this is a morale-boosting victory and a sign of momentum heading into the 2026 election cycle.